falafel. He's eating falafel.
Nice.
For one
Nice.
Of Pharaoh Khufu's viziers.
Why did he just toss it?
This is the Waffle Bros. I'm Corwin.
And I'm Uko.
And today we are back, and I don't know exactly where the previous video cut off, because shock of all shockers, the game actually, or more to the point, our power actually went out, and now we have to go search the detention center.
And also, we have to order new batteries for the battery backup, because I guess the batteries are dead.
Yeah, so my computer instantaneously shut off, and I guess more importantly, our network storage shut off and in some way died. So hopefully it's just the power brick, and even if it's not just the power brick, hopefully my RAID survived in the storage.
So we don't lose tens of gigabytes of data?
Yeah, not tens of
Hundreds.
gigabytes, more like terabytes of data.
Yeah, it's terabytes
of data, which is something that Tasha Yar liked to take terabytes of data, if you know what I mean. By which I mean she wanted to, digitally penetrate herself with his
fully functional weenus.
Yes, exactly. Uko really knows how to talk, okay? He knows how to engage in the wordage that is necessary for this here video game.
If y'all have never seen it's the only reason to watch the first 2 seasons of Star Trek The Next Generation. I would tell y'all to start with season 3 otherwise.
Yup. But she does the robot prone bone. Or some sort of boning anyway. That's
horizontal android mambo.
Yup. Look at all of these Nazis just ready to get they're thirsty for annihilation is what they're thirsty for.
Suck on it.
For a second I thought how do I put my gun down?
Look how,
I've forgotten how to put my gun down.
But when you unpause it, look at how eraser colored red this motherfucker is.
Yup. How do I holster shit? How do I holster things?
Don't holster shit.
Oh God. Unequip is Q. Okay. I always forget.
Last time I'm pretty sure I said that it was Q for quit holding it. I'm having a flashback.
He looks like he's enjoying himself. Your hand is fucked up. Okay.
You seriously, you did a number on this guy.
Yup. Well, he's a Nazi.
So fuck him.
So he deserves number doing. And I'll do a number 2. Okay, you know what we'll do? We'll dress up temporarily as one of his people.
Gross.
And then we'll get right up in their grills.
And set them on fire.
I wish I could set them on fire, but we'll get up in their grills.
Look at how clear it's not exactly realistic.
It's like,
but it's pretty close.
It's like Nazi brow or something like that. Can I just set this on fire? Do it. Oh shit, gotta get away.
I didn't do it.
Somebody said, hey, I heard that. Yeah, no fucking shit.
Yeah, you heard the explosive.
You're not completely fucking, how shall I put it, uber deaf. That's what you're not, is uber deaf. Wait, do I have like any melee weapon I can pull out of my, apparently not. Fuck it. Okay, I don't care how, uber you are, you die from that.
Yeah, that is
will kill you.
That's a full, actual bullet.
Better not give me any of your uber nonsense.
Yes, it's quote unquote just a small.
But that was directly to the base of his skull.
Yeah, it's a pistol. It's not a 22 short. It's like 9mm or whatever.
Yeah, I think very, very few guns are in a situation where to the base of the skull like that won't be at least where just a little dab will do ya. I think most people are going to be completely fucked in that situation. We're
going to make one of those, whatever those things are, as well as the cock cookies.
Yes.
And here's the thing. I don't know if I want to film myself doing it because it might gross people out too much, but I will report back and see if I can eat it in as few bites as Indy did.
Yep.
Because that's a large loaf.
Are you saying we should do the video game nonsense Olympics where we see how fast we can
Eat
bandage
things
ourselves and eat things? And
yeah.
see if you can see which of us can eat in the manner of what's his name? Frank West from
Ain't nobody can eat vertical pizza.
The thing is, but that you can kind of do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can,
somehow.
I can try.
And
yeah.
whichever one of us can do it. Well, they're talking about impressing the English boy. You're about to be the German patient, by which, like the English patient, but the German patient. That's that didn't really come together as well as I was hoping it would.
Wait, did that say Milflander? Wait, no.
Militar Lager. Is that where you get your beer? Is that where the military beer is stationed? Yes, stationed, stored.
I think we found out more about what I was thinking about.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
The Milfateria.
It is kind of one of those things where I know this is sort of like way off topic, but the older you get, the more you keep on appreciating MILFs. Okay, that's just a
it is what it is
thing. And I know this is.
Is that a bottle opener?
It might be.
Have people
That's kind of what I thought maybe it was.
Have people been telling us that it's a champagne
before.
opener?
But similarly, when I was a young man, I didn't have like a thing where I was like, I really want to suck on titties specifically. Like, I wasn't like anti-titty sucking. But now that I've gotten older, I'm more about titty sucking. It's just I don't know why. You'd think it would revert in the reverse, right? You'd think that when you were
the
younger,
farther you go from
want to suck the titties more. But that's apparently not the way.
I guess
this where we there. Precious memories is what I was talking about a second ago. But
this is the place where the fight happened.
Indy fall down, hurt butt. Yeah, that's.
Well, I think everybody got hurt everywhere in that room.
Yeah.
Because wait, is the picture of Hitler still there with the bullet through its head? They moved it.
They took it down because they're like, he must not be disrespecting.
Are you sure that's Voss's office?
It's where this thing fell down, bitch. Don't make me go upside your head.
Yeah, they really cleaned it up.
Yep. Okay, let's go find he's somewhere in here apparently. He's somewhere in here.
I think it would be
I'll dress up like a clown, and when I see him, I'll go, "Hello, boy," just like in
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
You look that would be a double disguise, and also
Heil Hitler me.
Also, he wouldn't get it. But,
no shit, he wouldn't get it.
But like,
no fucking shit.
Can you imagine how embarrassed you would be if you just had to clear out the Hitler painting with the bullet through it, and all the other stuff, and the dead giant, and all this other stuff that got screwed up because of the infiltration, and then the guy that infiltrated you turns right back around, gets a random uniform, and just starts traipsing around shooting dudes in the face again.
Yeah, I believe there was another area that was locked with the Wehrmacht key, so we'll find that afterward. This is the thing where I'm like, this is some really impressive weird knowledge-y. Yes, weird knowledge-y right here.
Well, I think it's the knowledge of. I think it's just an incredibly long extendo.
Yeah, I know, but it's still weird technology.
Yeah,
weird
it is weird knowledge-y.
Get in your fucking face, bitch. There we go. Simmer down now.
I'm pretty sure.
Shouldn't this be where the little homie is being kept? I'm pretty sure this is where the little homie.
What, do they check him
Send
out?
the English brat to the mortuary temple excavation. We could use some entertainment. Here. What are they doing to him?
Are they tying him
what
to
are they doing with/in him?
Yeah. I was going to say, are they tying him to a sarcophagus and spanking him?
Dear Mom, please don't flip your lid, but I got into a spot of trouble with some Nazis in Egypt. I know I said I'd stay out of trouble after Cable Street.
Is that code?
You should see what they're doing to this place. It's not fair. I'll be all right. Don't you worry. Mr. Savage will know what to do.
He doesn't.
Tell Molly I'll be home soon, and don't forget she needs walking twice a day. I know it's hard with your knee, but she's a big dog now and needs her exercise. Love you, Mom. City. Well,
on a brave face.
yeah, that's, I don't think he's putting on a brave face. I think he's just stupid.
I think
that's what I'm thinking.
I think Molly is
here.
the brains of the operation.
It feels like that's supposed to be an ashtray and they're putting their cookies in it. I knew Nazis were evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're evil.
I bet you that somebody back in this time period when everybody was cuckoo for tobacco, I bet somebody made tobacco cookies.
Need to get away.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go quickly use that key in its like keyhole over here. You better not even think about recognizing
the thing
me,
with the train blasting smoke like that.
I believe this was the place where we needed to use that key.
Are you aware?
Oh yeah, there we go.
I saw a video that had been recommended to me over and over and over again about trains that I finally clicked on last night. And apparently
throw items farther and deal more damage. Nice.
Yeah, we like that.
Could be interesting.
But apparently the question was, why do American trains apparently produce a bunch of black smoke and British trains not? And I guess apparently German trains in Egypt also produce a lot of black smoke. Apparently the real reason behind it is that it's an aesthetic that from Western movies, from particularly American movies, want the train to be producing a lot of smoke, because it's a lot of black smoke, because that's what we think trains did.
Yeah.
Steam trains. Apparently, when you get the steam train operating real well and producing max power, it really shouldn't be producing very much visible smoke. Just like just like a steam engine on a ship. It should be really a clear vapor. But
so they just like add something to it to make it look like that?
Generally what they do is turn the throttle, close the throttle, but leave the firebox going and induce it to produce a lot of inefficient, partially burned smoke.
That's fucking stupid, okay?
Yeah, all the engineers know it's stupid, but the photographers are like, well, I want this to have more smoke.
Well, I guess, dumb gonna dumb is what we're learning here.
So basically, somebody busted their hump making the particle effects for the smoke in this game, only for it to be unrealistic as shit.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Because, I mean, props to whoever made this engine do such nice smoke, because it's one of the best train smoke effects that I've seen.
I mean, look, it wouldn't be right for it to be an engine and not, because it's a train engine anyway. That's stupid, okay? Or it's a locomotive, or maybe even a prime mover.
So what you're saying is the game engine is making the train's engine.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It
works.
I deliberately told a stupid joke, is what it is. That's the important thing, is that it wasn't unintentional.
But that's your train fact for the day, is that trains don't really, when they're operating properly, don't belch a shitload of ugly black smoke.
Ooh, another thing for me to, like, I wonder, wasn't there somebody I found locked inside of a thing before?
Oh yeah,
I wonder if
this
this key
he was like,
will unlock that dude.
He was like, for God's sake, help me get out of the Nazi
Oh no!
toilet.
We gotta figure out this thing. Better just easily tell me where it is, bitches. You better just easily tell me where it is. Change the combination to the safe. Make it a random sequence this time. Even a child could figure out the last one. And if I catch you and your soldiers playing cards instead of working,
it's going to be the card hand. It's going to be the card hand.
Is it basically
ace
one? Is it 1, 3, 2, 1, and then maybe the last one is just whatever? Let's try. Come
1,
on.
3.
It'll take me a second. And then
work them thumbs.
2, 1, and then I'll just try. I would have thought for sure that would work.
Yeah,
I would have thought for sure it would be based on the cards, but I'm pretty sure that's.
I can't see because...
What if he just left it at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Oh, maybe that's it.
You know? Because clearly he left it something stupid before.
Oh, yeah, maybe he hasn't done any of the things in that note.
I could... Nope. So what if it's just
1,
1, 1, 1, 1, 1,
1?
We're gonna be sitting here doing this until the power goes out again. Okay, apparently that's not it either. Like, it really seemed... what am I supposed to take a photo of in here? The winning hand. Okay,
I wonder if it'll tell you a different hand than what you were seeing.
But it really seemed to me that's...
8, wait, so 1, 3, 2...
Oh, could it be 0 instead as the ace? No. It's got to be 1.
1, 3, 2... What is that one on the side? Is that 5?
I think so. Or is it 7? Or 8? It should be 8.
Oh, okay, so 1, 3, 2, 1, 8.
That's because it should be 8 based off of that. There's 3 hearts there. Should be 3 hearts on the other side.
So
1, 3, 2, 1, 8.
1, 8.
I thought I went through,
We'll try it again.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, there we go. I guess I scrolled through it too quickly. So, look, this is the first time that we've just, easily breezed through one of these.
Look,
without any bullshit.
I've had a lot of experience playing Blueprints since then. I still haven't beaten it.
Look, we both figured it out instantaneously, so your blueprint skills weren't really necessary for this shit,
I just said that to irritate you.
I kind of want to play Blueprints, though.
It's pretty good. It's
climbing,
did I mention,
raw
Did I mention
dog.
on the channel that I correctly intuitified with my intuition that the person...
This is a real stupid place to stand.
Yeah, you don't want to do this. Yeah,
a big rock suddenly comes over and fucks you.
A big, like, double watermelon.
Nazis have never had fun like this,
no.
Okay?
Well, you don't want a big double watermelon-sized rock to hit your head from that.
Yup.
Oh, okay. Side story to the side story. I once had a watermelon-sized rock dropped on my head.
Yes, that is true. When you were a wee...
I was
tiny
about,
one.
What was I, about 10?
Is that the only time you've had something dropped on your head?
I think so.
But I mean, okay, look, you also had where you fell really brutally in
on the
rollerblading.
Yeah, we told the roller skating story.
The thing is, you're only like one incident of a full swing set hitting you in the head for being a serial killer.
Oh my God, you're right.
What it is.
But yeah,
if you hurt your head. If you'd hit your head like one more time really badly as a child.
And it wasn't until I was 17 that I had that guy headbutt me in the head, so that doesn't count.
This guy, he came in like a... whoa! No. I need to get me a weapon.
He came in like a fritzing ball, okay? Boosh! Oh, yeah!
I thought we would have to be using nothing but a bunch of bullshit. But, when God opens a door, he gives me a fucking murder gun. I'm sorry, but you can't survive this to the head. You just can't. Bitch, get the fuck away from me. I probably shouldn't have started this, gigantic ultra fight, but at least it's going to end with a bunch of dead Nazis.
Oh,
so that's always freaking good. Welcome to the club. You get it? Because I use it as a club to...
That was good.
Whoa.
This freaking guy.
No, thank you, sir. No, thank you. Like, that was the most, action movie bullshit that I could have said. So, everybody has to respect it.
Just so everyone knows how I got hit in the head, our cousin dropped a rock on my head because he thought it would be funny to hold a rock over my head in a photo. But it was wet because we were in the lake.
Okay, so this might be necessary at some point.
So somewhere out there's a photo of the rock falling onto my head. It's fucked up, man.
Yup. When it was the time where somebody rocked your world.
Yeah. And it was as if a fly swatter had just pushed me directly into the shallows of the lake.
This guy was complaining about all of his dead homies.
Another time.
Complain away, bitch.
Oh, I was going to say, though, about blueprints that I was correct in my assumption that the person, this is a known fact, that the person who made blueprints, which is largely one person, maybe entirely one person, he was heavily inspired by this book called The Maze.
Oh yeah, which we had when we were kids.
Yeah, it's called The Maze. It's the tagline is "Solve the world's most challenging puzzle." Spoiler: we didn't.
But at least we scrolled through it and found the end page. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We solved it. Okay. I knew Englishmen were bad workers, but this little brat is scrawnier than a starved rat. At least he's entertaining to watch. I ordered him to carry a crate filled with stones. He struggled for an hour with that thing. Very amusing. Next, I will send him down the A1 tunnels. Is there steak sauce down there? Is there steak sauce? I want the steak sauce.
Egyptian steak sauce.
So basically, he's torturing him
by sending him down into the pit of steak sauce.
Yes. I mean,
look, call me
it's not the worst place to be
Here's
said.
the thing. There's no opinion about my food preferences that I won't just take as a compliment. So when I say that I genuinely love A1 sauce, you can take that to the bank, say whatever you want about it.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit what kind of sauce someone likes?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, it's one thing if you're like, I love fermented piss. Then it's like, stay away from that guy. If somebody, another radio frequency. Good to know.
But yeah, the what I find fascinating about okay, this game.
I love how he steals bread in the same way that the characters from Payday 2 steal like jewelry.
Yeah, it is the same kind of surreptitious
syrupy bread. Syrupy
motion.
bread sounds delicious.
Yes, but like this game, it wants to have the same exact feeling of serious drama, but also fun. As as the movies, it's a light adventure drama.
Yeah,
with a lot of epic qualities.
Is his leg borking?
Hey, kid, wake up.
What?
Mumsy, have you brought me tea and wafers?
Thinking, Professor Savage.
Have you brought me dog to shag?
Where am I, sir?
You fell down a shaft, kid. Come on, get up.
It's like, have you become a Nazi, sir?
How are you feeling?
Are we gonna have to do an escort mission of a woozy bitch?
Come on, follow me.
This is the most 1930s shit where it's like you only got a concussion, walk it off.
We need to find a stake for him to put on his face.
People used to do that shit for real, and it's like
we gotta put a stake on that mouse.
Yeah, look, you got an open wound on your head. Let's put some raw meat right the fuck on it.
Yep. Also, they used to call any kind of injury on your head a mouse.
Hey, you got a mouse there. Let me get a pork chop for your face.
I mean, now somehow that just made me think that potentially in prisons you might have people who grind up mice and make them into burgers, and the prisoners don't know.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's just like theoretically a thing somebody might do.
Bro,
if someone were to be a douche.
Don't give prison companies ideas.
See, the fuck is up with y'all? Are you gonna stop my homie from leaving? You know what? It doesn't matter. What we're gonna do is
if they start working him over, then beat him.
No, we're gonna beat him to death anyway. No matter what, they're getting a death beating. Look at him sneaking like a little bitch. No. Oh shit. Oh yeah. I love how I was just whipping him or beating him with the whip. Yo, you joined in the fun. You rolled out a barrel of beating. That's good for you.
For just a moment, he morphed from cricket Brit to soccer hooligan Brit.
Soon enough.
I'm with it. Okay, here we go. I should have brought one of these.
Oh, what I was gonna say though is this game cleaves straight to its source material, where it's like, I want it to be epic but light adventure drama.
Yes.
But the thing about Blueprints is that I don't know if anybody's read this Maze book other than who's listening to this.
Go on, kid.
But if you remember it, it was a very kind of disturbing surrealism.
Yes.
Very sort of.
Oh, here's a bunch of discarded puppets.
Yeah, it was, and like creepy demons and demon puppets. Yeah, it was
like the completely black room you get caught in where
you get locked
probably
in.
a bunch of demon penises would slap you around the face or something like that.
It was a very foreboding, dark atmosphere in a very surreal, in a good surrealist kind of way. But Blueprints, the genius of the dude remaking the aesthetic and the vibe and sort of the idea of that book into a game, is he decided he wanted it to be cozier instead.
Yeah.
And like he managed to achieve that but with just a little hint of the creepiness. He left in like a little bit of flavor of it, and it's beautiful.
Flavor.
Also, apparently, because the you find this out, it's not spoilers because you find this out in literally the opening of the game. But like the idea is that your uncle has left you as an inheritance this weird creepy mansion
of madness.
A mansion of madness that's different every time you go into it with magic. But
see, this seems like a place where I'd be like, yes, and eventually I'm going to get to the part where you kept all of the sex worker bodies.
Yeah, your magical mansion that no one can escape because it shifts everywhere. Yeah.
And then the police, if they come looking for it,
they
it's
can't
different
find
every
nobody.
time. Yeah, exactly.
It's not like that. But the thing that's interesting about it is that he was originally
that
going
sounds
to call
exactly like what that guy's uncle would say.
But guess what he was originally going to call the game? He was originally going to call it Bequest for Bequest and Bequest.
And then he remembered that everybody's favorite game was Diddy's Conquest or Diddy Kong's Quest instead of Diddy's Conquest, and decided to change it.
No. He was going to go with that, but there was already a game called Bequest on Steam.
He was spending like a schwein. Well, you're dead like a schwein now. Yeah, what's up?
But yeah,
I
think Blueprints, as Blueprints and Blueprints, which I didn't get for a while after hearing about it.
Actually, to be clear, I hadn't heard of the game, and then Uko was like, "Oh yeah, this Blueprints game." And when I went to look it up, I typed in Blueprints, not Blueprints.
Yeah,
and that was when Uko got it.
Yeah, he typed it in with a T, and I'm like, no, it's Blueprints. Oh.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's a good game. If you have Game Pass, you should play this game and that game.
I kind of want to shoot that bird. If it's really a bird,
you should be able to shoot it.
Wait, birds aren't real though. So,
Is that a flamingo? Dingoes!
What the fucking shit?
Wild dogs! Beat their ass!
Yep, dingoes up, dingoes down.
They are wild Egyptian, murder dogs.
I just wanted to beat them to death with... Oh yeah, this game is all like, don't kill dogs. Yeah, fuck off, bitch. Just wanted to see what was over here.
What were they eating?
Ooh, relic locations. Nice.
They were
That's
eating...
a dude.
They were eating some guy.
That's a dude.
They done ate most of him already.
Yeah. That's
hardcore.
I guess good for them. Yes, good for them. That's what we're rolling with.
What's good for the dog is good for the gander.
What's good for the dingo is bad for the dude. That I couldn't really come up with anything to rhyme, so we just went with the dude. Oh yeah, I got to remember I got to be on the lookout for that guy who was trapped in that building before. I should have just dynamited the door and hope he didn't die. I mean, he probably wouldn't have liked that, but
it is what it is.
At least he wouldn't be stuck in there anymore.
Wait, did the British kid run off?
Yeah, he told him to go off. There he is.
There he is, Professor.
Are you eating some sort of delicious Egyptian burrito? Because it looked like he was.
Look what he found when he was hiding from the Germans.
Steely.
A Steely.
Your
Oh,
stuff.
it's falafel. He's
I
eating falafel.
believe it was
Nice.
carved for one
Nice.
of the Pharaoh Khufu's viziers.
Why did he just toss it?
You food wasting prick. I want to beat him in his little
What's
bitch
breakfast
face.
is? I have a friend who can get it to the museum in Cairo.
Oh my god.
It was the boy who found it. I'd say it's up to him.
Of course, sir. Take it. It don't belong to me anyway.
You're a good boy, Sydney. I fear I should never have brought you with me.
No shit.
Archaeology isn't usually this dangerous, you know.
Actually, sir, this is the most fun I've ever had.
Oh, really?
Jolly good.
Well, don't tell your mother, all right?
Of course, sir.
He's supposed to say
Hey.
jolly good.
Great
Everybody's getting all pointy right here.
Pip
Like
pip.
Professor Indiana Jones, sir, at that college in Connecticut.
Indiana Jones? Sydney, he's not a real archaeologist. Your mother will see me hanged if you end up like that swashbuckling Gasconada.
I don't know what a gasconaughter is.
I'm not repeating it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it might be one of those very that time period kind of words.
Another Steely for the collection.
Am I supposed to take photos of them? Don't take photos of young boys.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, no child's photos. That's exactly how things end up
You got a
going
deal.
terribly wrong. Can I buy whatever this is too? Yeah. Gotta,
Oh, there's her monkey again.
yeah, I don't like, okay, at first I thought it was crying because I whipped it.
Oh my god. Here's the thing. I think it's fucked up to assume that just
Look at these
because
fucked up chickens, okay?
I noticed that before. They're very scrawny. But I
Yeah, they
think,
could absorb such a whipping.
I think it's particularly abusive to assume that the monkey wants to wear a little vest.
Yeah, I agree. Or like sometimes how they wear those like fezzes with the tassel. You know,
like, I can't imagine that a monkey would enjoy that.
I agree completely. Anyway, we're going to stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmexy thumbs up button. Make sure you ring the bell to keep getting notified of more delicious waffle content. Waffle Bros signing out.